Guess what we're doing today?
Each other.
Besides that, top 10 of the year so far, halfway through the year.
Besides that.
What do we think? Alright, so what movies have we seen?
A lot.
Alright.
I'm not gonna list everything I've seen.
Probably like 15 or 16 movies.
I think I'm over 20.
I'm gonna be at like 30 by the end of the year, which is less than last year probably, but that's fine.
I'm aiming for the same amount I saw last year, which was about 56.
Alright, so who wants to start off the list?
I guess I can start off the list.
Okay.
Oh, number 10.
Mm-hmm.
It's obviously Dark Phoenix. It's gonna be changed immediately when I see a good movie at all.
Mm-hmm.
But it was good. I enjoyed it. It's like a
Ian,
7.
I might have to jump in there too. I
Yeah.
agree with everything you just said. It's alright, I enjoyed it. It's a 7. I saw other great movies this year that are not enough to make 10. So, your turn, Mud.
So I guess I'm going last now. My number 10 is The Best of Enemies. It's a biopic about this civil rights activist and this KKK leader who came together to solve racism.
Who was in that one?
Sam Rockwell.
Yep, there you go.
Oh.
He did a really good
Yep.
job.
I wanted to see that real bad.
It was good.
That does sound good.
It got like blasted by critics. I think it was kind of a Green Book backlash, like because it came out like the week after Green Book won. So
That's
everyone's
funny.
like, we hate every movie that has racists in it.
Okay.
So yeah, that's my number 10 for the year so far.
My number 9 is How to Train Your Dragon: The Hidden World. We saw it 3 weeks early, and I kept seeing commercials for it, and I was
Yeah.
like, what the fuck do you mean? The movie's already out, idiot. And I was like, no.
No, it's
Wait. It was really good. I'm surprised it's not higher on the list, but there were movies that aren't as good that I enjoyed more higher on the list.
My number 9 is Us, the Jordan Peele movie. I think it's really solid, but does not deserve much higher than a 9 out of the list.
Okay. My number 9 for the year is Detective Pikachu. I love Pokemon. I really like this movie, but I have some gripes with it. Some of the acting's pretty bad. I didn't really think Ryan Reynolds was honestly that good of a pick for Pikachu, all things considered.
Should have been Danny DeVito.
Should have been Danny DeVito, and the plot's pretty predictable. But at the same time, me love Pokemon.
Imagine at the end, Danny DeVito's his dad the whole time. I would have given the movie a
If Danny
fucking 10.
I would have given the movie a 10 if they even tried to say that Danny DeVito is Justice Smith's father.
Dude, I would have shit myself. Also, my number 8, I'm going to talk about Detective Pikachu too. The plot fucking sucks. That's it. The plot's bad. If you go to the movie like, oh yeah, the plot's going to be good. No, it's not going to be good. It's Amazing Spider-Man 1, but worse. That's the plot of this movie. And it's not good. However, if you go in the movie for he who affects some Pokemon, yeah, you're going to fucking enjoy yourself. The atmosphere, the world building, and characterization of all this stuff is really cool. And then the movie isn't a good movie.
Mm-hmm.
That's my decision. And also, Dopinder fucking sucks.
Yeah.
I don't know why. He's good in Deadpool and Deadpool 2. And in this movie, he's like, I am American Indian boy, and I fucking blow at acting. What happened? He's so talented in everything else I've seen him in. He's awful.
Okay.
Alright, so my number 8 is Booksmart. This is being hailed as like the second coming of Christ. It's a good comedy. It's a good movie. See it if you like good movies.
Wait,
That's it. It's
who
fine.
is hailing this movie as the second coming of
Everyone,
Christ?
they're like, this is the greatest achievement of film.
People
Like,
have been really
suck my
sucking
dick.
this movie off. I saw it too.
It's an 8 out of 10.
Yeah, it's also not my number 8. It's my
Number 1!
nope, honorable mention.
Alright.
We're not doing that this time though. My number 8 is Dark Hooked on Phonics.
Okay.
Hey, I have a soft spot in my heart for the X-Men movies, and I actually really liked Dark Phoenix.
You also like Apocalypse. More
I
than
also
the
like
You
Apocalypse.
like it more than the average person, because I also think it's fine.
Yeah, I actually genuinely think Apocalypse is a good movie, so I just have bad opinions on movies.
It's
so that's
true.
why Dark Phoenix is my number 8.
Mud likes the prequels, so that's how you know.
I like episode 3.
Well, that's because it's the good one at all.
Yeah.
My number 7 is Brightburn. Now,
Oh boy, I have to sub in
this
here,
movie is not as good as How to Train Your Dragon: The Hidden World, but god fucking damn it, is it fun?
because number 7 is also my Brightburn.
Wasn't it fun?
Hit you with the fun parts,
Dude,
yeah.
holy shit. I wish they explored it more. If they explored this movie more, it would have been better, I feel.
honestly would have ranked this movie higher until rewatching the end credits where it does the whole like this is gonna be a cinematic universe.
Yeah.
Suck my balls. Do good movies first. So,
I would have rather had that be, oh, maybe, whatever, not show, like, explore the movie more. Don't try to do everything else all at once.
I
Come
like the
on.
concept and I like the execution. I don't
Yeah.
love it though. So
No, I agree. I liked it, and I wish I loved it, but I did not love it. Even though it's gruesome. If you want, that's gruesome. That's a good movie right there.
Yeah.
it's number 7.
My number 7 is How to Train Your Dragon: The Hidden World.
Nice.
Really good movie, really solid kids movie, really solid animated movie. Great acting, great what's the word I'm looking for? Visuals.
Yeah.
You
No,
know,
it's animated
really
very
solid
well.
cap off to a really good trilogy of kids movies.
And T.J. Miller isn't in it, so that's a
And
plus.
T.J. Miller's not in it, which just makes
That's a
it,
plus.
just makes it the best one of the trilogy by default.
His character's the worst character in all 3 movies.
It is.
Did they get rid of the character? Or they just recast him.
No, they
They
just
recast
recast him
him.
with a guy who sounded like T.J. Miller.
That makes total sense.
Yeah. Him and his sister, who's played by Kristen Wiig, are both just the worst.
Yeah, rough nut and tough nut.
Yeah.
You're fucking. I'm gonna have a rough nut. Why would you name a character that for what? That's besides the point. My number 6 is the Lego 2V. Not as good as the first one. However, still really, really good. The songs aren't all fucking annoying. Surprise. Most kids' movie songs piss me off for some reason. I'm not the demographics. That's probably why. But I really like the plot. I really like the messages. I feel like the human stuff in this one's actually more interesting too than at the end of the last one, because
I
it's
think
just
so,
Will
too.
Ferrell shows up at his business, and you're like, oh, that's neat. Like, that's a really nice, it's a good twist. But I feel like the human stuff is more of the message as opposed to the movie being more of the message, and that's why I feel like it's not as good. But I like the human stuff more in this one than the first one, so it's kind of weird. But
Yeah.
Number 6, Shazam! It's a banger of a movie. Better than Captain Marvel. Suck my dick. It's so good. It's banger alert. Alright, your turn.
Oh, I forgot Shazam came out this year.
Might
My
have to
number
modify
6
your list.
is The Man Who Killed Don Quixote, which is Terry Gilliam's magnum
actually
opus
saw
film.
it?
Yeah, me and Caleb went and saw it.
Oh, man.
It was great.
who killed
And that's
Don
why it's,
Quixote though?
Adam Driver,
Oh,
the man.
Adam Driver's great.
Yeah, it's a really good, just out there zany comedy film with some really great visual effects and some really good jokes. I'm really sad there was a one night only event, but hey, I got to go see it, and now it's on my top 10.
That's sick.
That's really good.
Yeah.
I'm gonna have to catch that when it comes out.
So-
if it ever comes out.
It's never coming.
It's another 30 years.
Well,
to come
once
on
it comes
digital.
out on digital, then we can see it.
When we're
Just
50.
pirate it.
So my number 5 is also better than Captain Marvel, and it's Shazam, because it was funny at all. It had a lot of charm, and I really liked a lot of the acting. Mark Strong, you already know he's one of the most talented guys. Zachary Levi surprised me. Didn't know how good he was going to do, because I don't think I've seen him in literally anything
Thor:
beforehand.
The Dark World,
Oh, great. So I didn't see him in anything good beforehand.
Thor: Ragnarok.
I didn't see him in anything good beforehand.
Yeah, you're right. You're right.
I didn't even know he was in Thor Ragnarok. That's how good he was. I remember he's in Thor: The Dark World.
He died immediately.
He's Chuck from the TV show Chuck.
I knew that, but I have not seen Chuck, the TV
You
show
haven't seen
Chuck.
Chuck, the TV show Chuck?
I think it has a lot of heart. It shows me promise for DC and the fact that a lot of their movies have heart
I thought you were talking
and
about Chuck for a
charisma.
second.
Well, I am talking about Chuck, just Zachary Levi. There's a lot
Chuck
going
shows
for it,
promise for
and I
DC.
feel like that's really good. It's not perfect, but it's definitely a fun time and really nice.
Endgame, Cat picked up Mjolnir. Your turn.
Hey, my number 5 for the year is Us.
Oh.
Wow, what a great movie. I just go back and forth constantly on the plot twist at the end. I'm not sure if I like it or not. Some days I love it, some days I hate it, and that's why it's only my number 5.
Haha, my number 4 is Us. I don't fucking hate the plot twist that much. Doesn't really bother me. I thoroughly enjoyed myself. It was atmospheric, it was creepy, it was exactly what I wanted from the Jordan Peele movie. I wanted it to be my number 1, and it's not, so I'm fucking to 0, I guess, but
Yeah. Ian, you didn't give Us number 1 spot. Why is it a 0?
I absolutely loved it, though. I'm not a horror movie guy. Thrillers are more my thing. Very good horror thriller here.
4 is How to Train Your Dragon: The Hidden World. Banger alert. Might be my favorite. I'm not sure. I have to watch all 3 again to make
Yeah,
sure.
yeah, of course.
Yeah.
But that last 15 minutes of Hidden World is so fucking rewarding if you're a fan of the series. It's just beautiful.
That's
so
true.
it might actually be my favorite because of that.
I might like 2 more because Digimon Horseman's character is actually a really compelling villain as opposed to the
True.
third ones.
But the last 15 minutes of Hidden World.
Oh no, I agree. The last 15 minutes are really, really good, but I think the compelling villain throughout the whole movie might make it a little bit better, in my opinion.
Okay, so you guys ready for me to commit blasphemy?
Yeah.
My number 4 for the year is John Wick Chapter 3 Parabellum.
Blasphemy.
That's
Yeah.
not number fucking
Yeah, I
all
know.
time. Oh my
It's not
goodness.
even on a podium position.
Wow.
I really liked it. Really good action.
You
really
gave
good
it for number
direction.
4. Why do you hate it?
John, shut up. Keanu Reeves is killing it this year.
I like
He's
how you called him
fucking
John.
Perfect. Yeah, well, his name's John.
In every movie.
He's fucking on top of the world right now. I just can't get over the fact that I feel like John ends the movie where he started and makes a lot of the stuff that happens superfluous.
So, since Mud's wrong, I'm going to go to my number 3, which is Avengers Endgame.
Hold on!
Yeah?
I'm gonna jump in.
Oh, Cap picked up
my
Mjolnir.
number 3 is number
also Avengers
22 in the MCU, Avengers Endgame.
Yeah. No, it's everything a Marvel fan could ever want.
Yep.
And I think they did a better job with this than they did with Infinity War, and anyone else who says so is objectively incorrect, because Infinity War is all messy.
I liked Infinity War out of the most of the three of us. I completely agree. Endgame blows Infinity War out of the water.
Infinity War is messy, has like 3 character moments in a 2-hour movie. It's good, but it's not.
But it didn't have Thor playing Fortnite.
No.
Did you guys notice that part where Cap picked up Mjolnir?
Yes,
I said it. Yes, Cap picked up
Mjolnir.
Okay,
I just think that Infinity War, while being a good movie, loses so much of the character of all of the characters. Like, Cap's fucking useless. He's not in the movie.
Deadass. He's so useless.
There's so many characters that are in the movie that just shouldn't be. And in this one, you get to focus more on a lot less characters because there's a lot less characters in the movie. And I feel like that's definitely a benefit. But they still all show up and have their moment. And I feel like that's the good thing.
Mm-hmm.
My number 3 is going to be Lego Movie 2. I love this movie. I might like it better than the first. I'm not sure, but it's on par with it for me.
Mm-hmm.
I got to give it a 0. Cap didn't pick up Mjolnir in it, but other than that, it is fantastic. It deserves the bronze medal this year.
All right, Mud. What's your number 2?
Oh, you go first. You're going first.
Rocket Man.
Hey, my number 2 is Rocket Man.
Okay. Fuck!
Holy shit!
It was so good. It would be my number 1 if another movie didn't come out that we're going to talk. Me and Jake are going to talk about probably ad nauseum.
Actually, my number 2 is John Wick.
Oh, okay, so you're wrong. Got it. So me and Mud are going to talk about Rocket Man first, I guess.
Shut up.
Rocket Man was awesome.
Oh my god.
The musical parts, banger. The transitions, banger. The scenes, banger. The direction, banger. Acting, banger. Everything was great. This movie's seriously a 10.
I have been watching the Crocodile Rock scene on YouTube on repeat.
The Saturday night scene.
The Saturday night, oh my god.
Yeah.
If Bohemian Rhapsody deserved to be nominated for Best Picture,
this should probably
Rocket
win.
Man deserves to win Best Picture.
This is going to win at least something.
It needs to win something. It needs to win everything.
It should win something. This movie's straight up a 10. It was fantastic.
Yeah, I would give Rocket Man a 10.
I am very glad we went to go see it right after. It was a palate cleanser for Shitzilla.
God, yeah, we watched Godzilla, King of the Monsters, and Rocket Man in the same night. And after Godzilla, which sucks, we went into this movie like, all right, we're gonna watch, a musical biopic, and then by the end, we're like in our chairs, just like, oh my god, this is the greatest movie ever made.
It was fantastic.
Fucking loved it.
Yeah, it'd be my number 1 if another movie didn't come out already.
Same.
Yeah, I haven't seen Rocket Man yet. I want to. I'm sure it'll yeet Dark Phoenix off the bottom of the list.
We both got in the car after it because Jake picked us up because he didn't go to see it, and both of us were like, hey Jake, go see Rocket Man.
So yeah. Number 2, John Wick Chapter 3. Honestly, this is my number 1, if I'm being real. We'll get to number 1 in a minute, but John Wick 3 is everything I wanted out of a John Wick movie again, and I want this continuously every 2 years for the rest of my life, please.
Yeah.
I agree.
What is the worst movie everyone in this room has seen this year? Ian, you start us
off. It's going to come out this year. It can't be Clone Wars.
Has to have come out this year.
Okay, Serenity was fucking terrible. Straight up 0. There is nothing redeeming about the movie. It was so... I know Jake's number 1 is Serenity, probably. It was so astronomically bad and confusing for the first half of it that I was like, okay, like, something has to save this movie. And then they tried, and I'm like, that's even worse. And I don't know how they made the movie retroactively worse with the decision that they made, and then the triangles popped up, and I was like, this movie is straight up a 0.
Go watch our Serenity review.
Oh yeah, 100%. It's a banger. The review is better than the movie by a 13-fold, for one.
You should go first.
Alright, so my worst movie of the year is Alita Battle Angel. This movie is fucking garbage.
Caleb likes Alita Battle Angel.
Alita, the titular character, is one of the flattest, least compelling characters I've ever seen in a movie. She sucks. I have nothing against Rose Salazar. I think she was actually fine in the role, but the material she was given to work with is god awful.
I can't imagine the writing in Alita Battle Angel being fucking monumental, Mud.
It's fucking just the worst. And you know what the best part is? The main villain only shows up in the last 2 seconds to tease a sequel. Mahershala Ali is criminally underused. Not that I think his acting would have saved this movie at all. I can't even begin to describe how much this movie just fails on every fucking level to be even remotely competent. And, like, I have the same feelings towards this movie as I have towards Mortal Engines, where it's just a shitty cash grab adaptation. But at least I have some ironic enjoyment with Mortal Engines. I can't say I enjoyed a single second of Alita Battle Angel. I almost got out.
What about
and
the part
walked
with the
out of
rocket hammer?
Oh, yeah. Christoph Waltz has a rocket-powered war pick, and it's as stupid as it sounds.
That sounds great.
I almost got up and walked out of the theater 4 times.
Oh my god.
Yeah. Jake, what's your least favorite, and why is it The Dirt?
It's The Dirt by Motley Crue. Not by Motley Crue, but starring Motley Crue fiction.
Oh, my next dealer's choice movie.
Don't pick The Dirt.
Fuck, it will be.
I'm not gonna pick The
Seen
Dirt.
it.
Fuck you.
I am gonna watch it on my own time and see if it's as bad as you guys say.
If you finish it, you'll have watched more of the movie than Jake and I did.
Yep.
Neither of us finished The Dirt.
Dead ass.
I
Sorry,
gave it
sorry.
a 0.
The worst movie of the year is the first half of The Dirt. 'cause,
Yeah.
I turned it off.
I was listening to this while I was building a Lego set, and then I turned it off to go eat dinner. And
I
then when I got
never turned it
upstairs,
back on.
I was like, I should probably finish that. And then I didn't, because that movie blows.
Yep.
Sorry to jump
Ozzy
on
Osbourne licked his own piss and
Snorted ants.
fucking Lee Harvey Oswald's piss up at a certain point.
Lee Harvey Oswald,
He played-
isn't that the
no.
guy who killed
Killed
JFK?
JFK, yeah.
That's who he played in the Netflix, the Hulu's miniseries. But
Point is,
Okay,
So-
sorry, I really confused.
Look,
no,
the point
the
is-
thing that's important in that sentence is that he licks up people's pee from a
Off
pool.
of a pool.
Yeah.
Like a poolside concrete.
So
And then he snorts living red ants.
that's enough of that. So yeah, terrible movie. Don't
Yeah.
see it.
Okay,
Number
so...
one.
John Wick! I fucking love John Wick. Alright, listen. Anyone who says John Wick is bad, they're fucking wrong. Anyone who says Keanu Reeves can't act, well, they might be right. But he's really good in action movies. Great in The Matrix. Great in fucking John Wick. He's pretty good in Bill and Ted. John Wick. Let me see. Kills the guy with the book. 10. John Wick. He shoots guys at all. 10. Halle Berry. Don't even like Halle Berry that much. 10. Dogs. 10. Everything. 10.
Dogs 10.
Dogs.
John Wick was so much fun. It's like, I'm not a big dumb action guy. I don't like Fast and Furious. Hobbs and Shaw looks like a fucking train wreck.
It does.
And every shitty action... You said you were going to go see Anna earlier, and I'm like, fucking why? It looks like a bad action movie. This is good action. There's, like, 3 cuts in the whole movie. And I'm like, that's good action. There's a really great... The scene with the knife shop, and then he yeets the tomahawk, and he kills the guy with the book. Fuck, I love dumb movie. It's so much fun. There's like, not a lot of substance here, and I don't even give a fuck. The world building in this universe, too...
Oh, yeah.
A1. I want this universe to exist, just like Jake said, fucking forever.
I
want a
love it.
game. I want a John Wick video game. I want to be in the Continental. I want to fucking kill people. I want to have to hunt down guy. I want everything.
Yeah.
More John Wick.
Yes. More John Wick.
Everything Ian said, I just completely agree. with,
Agreed.
honestly.
I
I don't think we have anything to add.
The
to
one who ranked it the lowest. I agree 100%.
It's 10. Movie is
so
10.
fucking good.
If you want to have a good fucking time, watch all 3 John Wick movies right now.
Yep.
So, Jake,
Serenity is the best fucking thing of all time.
Fucking
It's my number one.
you've
Um,
described it as simultaneously a 0 and a 10.
I cannot give it anything but those 2 ratings. It is too good. It is too good of a movie.
Movie was ass cheeks.
I'm not going to talk about it too much because we just uploaded our review. If you really want to know how I feel about it, just go watch that movie. It's like 20 minutes long. It's
Link
awesome.
in the description.
Link in the description, probably. But holy fucking shit. It's everything that I didn't dream that it would be, and I'm so glad. So
You watched it by yourself and you
Yeah.
got out and you went, guys, Serenity was fucking awful. It's the greatest movie ever made.
I did watch it by myself.
You went out of your way to see this movie.
Uh,
and you're the one, like, of the 3 of us, I would say, who doesn't go to see movies by themselves.
really don't.
Actually, it's
Usually
me.
it's
I hate seeing movies by myself.
Oh my god, I had such a fucking banger of a
I
time.
know.
I wish I were drunk.
Like, if I'm watching a
I think
movie...
I said that during the review. I was like, oh, this movie makes me want to drink.
Yeah. Do you have any alcohol?
Lon Chaney.
Oh
Jr.
my god. So, Mud,
Yeah,
your number one of the year. Why is it John Wick Chapter 3?
it's not. My number one for the year, both of you have already talked about, and it's probably a weird pick, but the Lego Movie, the second part.
Yeah!
That's a good movie.
I give this movie a 10, and to put it bluntly, I don't think there's anything wrong with this movie. I think this
God.
movie is perfect.
It's a banger.
I think it's better than the first one. I know that's
Okay.
a hot take.
No, it's not a hot take. They're comparable.
I loved it. Everything about this movie I loved. I remember in our Lego 2B review, I said this is going number 1, and if it leaves the top 5, I will be shocked. We are now, I think, like 3 months away from that review, and it is still my number 1 for the year.
Well, how many great movies have came out since then?
At least 3 others called Rocket Man, Endgame, and Parabellum.
But that's my thing. Last year we had such a power-packed, like, wow, all these movies are fucking great. Even the year before, Shape of Water and shit, like we had some great things.
I mean, to be fair, we
I feel
didn't
like
watch
this-
Shape of Water until, like...
I feel like this year's been pretty weak.
I am inclined to agree. I think this year's been pretty weak.
Well, it's the first half of the year. Usually the good movies don't come out until right before Oscars.
You make a good point.
No, because last year, my halfway top 10, I still had, like, 6 movies in my last...
No, usually what happens for top... At least for me, anyway, is, like, top 10 of the year so far, I'll have, like, the bottom 2 or 3 of my top 10 list will be okay movies.
Yeah, no,
The
I'm
rest of them
inclined
do
to
great.
agree with Jake.
That's
I
fair.
But I think we are just outside that range of really good.
We're
Yeah.
going to be thrown into some pretty fresh bangers.
Far From Home, Midsommar, Once Upon a Time in
Speaking of,
Hollywood. Oh,
I have to
yeah.
ask, what is your most anticipated for the rest of the year?
We gotta do
movies.
3, right?
Yep, 3 movies that we're looking forward to for the rest of the year.
Uh,
I'll start us off. We'll go reverse, so
Okay.
Ian can go last.
Reverse,
so we can
reverse.
Look at,
Okay.
movies. So my first up, it's coming out pretty soon, is Once Upon a Time in Hollywood.
Mud, I'm gonna have to jump in there, because that's also one of mine. They cut James Marsden out of the movie, so I don't want to see it anymore, but it still looks really good.
It was my number 1 anticipated for the year when we did our 2019 forward-looking video. It's still my number 1 most anticipated. I am so excited for
I am
Once Upon a
too,
Time.
actually.
I've been watching the trailer. It looks so good.
Honestly, I'm also going to have to jump in here because that's also one of my big
Okay.
ones.
It just
Fine.
looks really good.
It's not my number 1.
No,
No.
it's- this is all of our number
I think
threes.
it might
Okay.
it might be 3 or 2 or something.
I'm
but-
going to go with 3,
I'm
Yeah.
going to go with 3 as well.
just so we can...
It looks so fucking
So
good.
my number 2
Yes.
is Ford versus Ferrari. I saw the trailer and I was instantly in love. I'm actually, I guess, kind of a racing fan. I don't like NASCAR.
That's because it's bad.
Yeah, NASCAR sucks. But, like, I am enthralled with that sort of, like, actual, like, genuine good racing, and that's what that good shit is. And I'd love to see the story that they're telling. It's a based on true story movie with an A1 cast, and the trailer is just so good. I really want to see Ford v Ferrari. And my number 1 for the second half of the year, you guys already know it's going to be Knives Out. Holy shit. Lakeith Stanfield, Chris Evans, Daniel Craig, and Toni Collette in a Ryan Johnson murder mystery movie?
Those all sound like things you do like.
That's everything I like.
Yeah, there's just
That's
not
everything I like in a movie.
Yeah, if there's milk in it, Mud will give it a 10. If there's a
Damn it.
train in it, Mud will give it a 10.
If there's milk on a train, that's an 11.
Yeah. That's why he likes episode 8 so much. Luke drinks milk.
No, that's wrong.
I'm gonna modify my top 3 lists. It's actually not gonna have Once Upon. Now that I'm looking at it, I have my list ready.
You're
Alright,
wrong.
You're going.
Well, no, I'm going last.
Oh, okay. My number 3 of the year is Episode 9: Rise of Skywalker. That it's gonna be the last on-screen appearance of Kylo Ren because I don't think they're gonna make any more anthology movies.
Yep,
So
I agree.
You're
he's-
right.
You're
he
right.
might be my favorite Star Wars villain, except for Darth Maul. I don't know. They're up there.
I think Vader's definitely better, but I can see your point.
I like the dichotomy of those picks. I really like Kylo Ren because he's one of the most well-written, most compelling villains ever. I really like Maul because lightsaber.
That's what I'm saying. He's so fucking good. Anyway.
Well, I mean, I like Kylo Ren for the same reason, but also General Grievous, he who robot for a lightsaber.
There you go. Exactly. No,
The
my number,
level of coolness is directly related to how many lightsabers they have.
Yes.
I agree. My number 2 of the year is The Mandalorian. It's coming out
That's
on
a TV show.
Disney Plus, and my number 1 of the year is Star Wars Jedi Fallen Order. I cannot wait. I don't care.
All 3 of those are
That
Star
is-
Wars
no,
things.
that ranks above all other film experiences for me this year.
One's
Okay.
one's
a video
One's a
game.
game.
It transcends film. It's too good.
Okay.
So my number
Too
3
happy.
would be Once Upon a Time in Hollywood. My number 2 is 21 Bridges, because every time I see the trailer, I'm like, fuck, I really want to see what goes on.
Me too.
I want to know what happens. This is a movie trailer that makes me want to see the movie. Most of them I'm like, oh, it looks good. Yeah, this like actually invests me in the story of the movie. That doesn't happen very
It's
often.
your Ford v Ferrari.
Yeah, I think Ford v Ferrari looks fine. It has Christian Bale in it, so it's probably
My
gonna be
point
good.
is the
But-
trailer makes me
Yeah,
want to see it.
exactly. But my number 1, and I'm gonna go off the board here. I want to see Scary Stories to Tell in the Dark because I fucking love the book, and it's gonna be creepy. I don't like horror movies. I love the fucking horror stories in this book. I love the visuals in the book. Are so fucking weird, and I've seen some shots about what they're gonna be doing with that. Ooh, it looks so fucking creepy, and I'm really excited. And they're gonna do the. What the fuck? It's going to be creepy. It's going to be scary. I think they're gonna do the monsters really well because they have Del Toro attached, and I want more good horror movies because I feel like it's a genre that has the potential of being some of the best movies and isn't because they're too cheap to make and people don't like putting in effort.
Far From Home's gonna be the first Spider-Man movie to make $1 billion.
I
Oh
agree.
my!
I agree
If
completely.
it doesn't make $1 billion, I'll eat my own ass.
You can try.
All right, guys, tune in about 3 weeks when Ian eats his own ass.
Nice, I'll be there.
All right, this has been our top 10 for the year so far.